feels absolutely amazing to be back at offline events with actual competitors, just in person. You know, there's something about being face-to-face with your opponent that you can't recreate online, and now that it's back, it feels amazing.
I really cannot put it into words, and given that I'm a commentator, that's kind of embarrassing, but it really isn't anything that I could say to just like capture this excitement of being back doing what we love.
I think it's just hype to be here. I think new fighting game is out. People are really hyped for it. I think I've seen people who don't really care about fighting games playing Strive. So being able to come out and see love for the game is just the most important thing. I'm having a great time, even though I'm getting my ass handed to me.
Honestly, this is my first tournament event I've ever been to. Yeah, I've done like online tournaments. This is like the first local thing I've been to. Honestly, it's really nice because I feel like I can just like get angry and let all the emotion out at home, and then when I get here, I can put on that cool, composed face.
It feels good to see friends again, see everybody back. I just hope that we can continue doing this again and get back the way that things were.
It's a little different, right? Coming to events before, we used to get a ton of people. You know, events are having cap rates now, so you can only have 64 players per an event, whereas before it was just whoever showed up, showed up. That said, the events that I've been to, they've been really good about restrictions. You know, if masks were required, if vaccinations are required, they've been very diligent about that.
There was a lot of online tournaments during the time, so I was trying to compete online, but for most of it, honestly, I felt like I kind of lost my competitive drive.
Like, it's one thing if you stay home by choice. It's another if you stay home because you have to.
You hoped for a better day. So as you kept fighting online, you're like, sooner or later, one of these days, I'm going to make it offline.
You know, online events are great. You know, it's a way for, communities to expand and to connect with each other. But nothing can quite match the feeling of people sitting, shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow, pressing buttons, talking trash, and just having a good time,
So over the course of the pandemic, I still was able to commentate a number of different events. There was a little bit of hesitation. Was I gonna still have it in me? Could I still work the mic the way that I used to? But once you get those headphones on and you start watching the action, you're taken right back to the last time.
One thing that kept us going was we started shooting podcasts and just kind of did a check-in on the players in the community to see what they were up to during the pandemic, how the pandemic affected them.
Now that we're back to offline, I feel motivated again. It feels real again.
And that's what you were just hoping for, and that's what kept the fire lit this entire time.
A great turnout right now. We're expecting more people, and so we're just gonna have fun and see where it goes. I miss guys like that, always coming around messing with me.
Me and a couple of friends drove down from Boston. It was a bit of a drive, 4 hours, but luckily we were able to hit the road early enough that we got here with plenty of time.
Honestly, it's great to see everybody again. We've been away for so long. Happy to be back. I'm happy to be playing with my mans right here, playing Nago, you know what I'm saying? I just met him today.
To be honest, this is like my second time offline tournament, but overall I'm excited. I'm here to have fun.
I haven't played a fighting game before this year. I picked up Eunice. I bought a bunch of games on sale, and I was just like, I'm gonna go to locals. I signed up for Evo. This is actually my first local, by the way.
Of course, the apprehensions are people's well-being, hoping the other people decide to be vaccinated like myself.
The anticipation and the excitement of being back outweighs all the apprehension that I could have had.
So it's just like, just do what you need to do, because the sooner that we all come together and, act like responsible people, the sooner that, we can eventually, have to stop wearing them maybe, just being optimistic, but yeah.